Hi everyone, here's Simone. This is tutorial number 6. Today we're gonna start with a process that will bring us to have a sort of VJ setup. This will take a bunch of tutorial, and today we're gonna start with some basic random knowledge. Okay. As I mentioned in the last tutorial, we're gonna use the things we build and we start this process. So let's find it. As you can see, and now it's dropping frame because it's caching. I just put what we built last time, and I load it from the Explorer. This is super easy to do. Then, if you go inside, and we take a look only here for now. This is what we built last time. I just had a pixelate before the time machine to have this square effect. And I've customized the entire component posting parameter I would like to use. Building our own component is the best way to save time in the network and being creative. For example, here I build also a color corrector, okay, that goes in 3 stages. The first adjust HSV, and the second make a ramp and a lookup, and the third is a luma. Okay, actually this is a shader. I will post it in the Olive so you can take a look. Okay, after we will come back here. So first piece of knowledge, we go here, drag and drop. Drag and drop is a capability of each container, okay. Can be activated by going in the second menu, and on my case I've selected legacy drop system because I find it easier. You can go more advanced with this one if you are a Python expert. I do prefer this one, it's so easy to use. Okay, as you can see, with those 2 lines of Python, I'm telling this component to become something when I drop. Okay, here is checking for this script that is a text dot. Those 2 lines are asking for the 2 parameters. The first one is assigning a value, and the second one is pushing a button. This args0, you can find better explanation by going in the system folder of Touch Designer, and then take a better look here. As you can see, there's not only one. And yeah, this is the brain of Touch Designer, a part of the brain. Okay, so now we know that we can take, for example, constant, yeah, okay, and this component magically became a constant top. Okay, other piece of knowledge, how to work faster with the custom parameter. Custom parameter can be customized by right-clicking on any container and check the menu for customize component. Then it opens this guy here. For example, now we want to build our little network, and I will make, I don't know, we build an effect. Okay, super fast. An effect need an input, Then let's say we want to have a feedback chain. We want to, what happens if I do like this? I want to, for example, pixelate. Then take a null. In between we put actually no. We put an add, brutally composing the things, and we take a level in order to do not put the full amount of the passed frame back to the feedback. Something like that. And then we wanna puke out things by doing this. Okay, let's see what's happening if we do something. Let's just take a circle. We don't want a circle, we want to have a triangle, and we want to move it really fast. Okay. Is I guess squaring or do something. Let's see. Yeah. Nice. We make a pixelate feedback effect. Okay. So now we can customize our parent here, and first we want to give it a name. So we tell him to be feedback pixel. Yeah. Actually, just to be formal, those has to be like this, no capital. Pixel. No feedback. Pixel. Yeah. Okay. Now we wanna also give a name to the page. To the common page, I'm used to be capital, so feedback underscore pixel, and we add a page. Okay. Now, because the derivative laws, we can just do like this, drag and drop. And I don't know if for like being fast is better exporting or make this binding things. I don't know for now. Let's also be able to rotate, so we mirror the texture if it's needed. So we wanna always have something, and yeah, we can scale it. Why not? Bene. Now we maybe also wanna see what is inside. So yeah, get rid of the null. Ask for out one, and ask also to feel best. Okay, so at least you keep the proportion. Okay, now that we build our own component super fast, as you can see it's here, we can export it. Right click, save talks, and we want to save it capital. I'm always saving things capital because I'm wearing glasses and so I see better. Okay, now we have our own component. Let's try to load it. Feedback pixel. Nice. And you see, actually, because it was referencing this operator, is also taking automatically the connection. Nice. These things can be used maybe later when you have to compose things with a replicator. Can be useful. If you save it already, then you load it, you get the connection. Okay. Another really cool things that now we can do with these custom parameters. Actually, yeah. So come here. Is to engage preset. Preset make this. Preset allow us to click and morph between stages. As you can see, if there's like a yeah, you know, the color are a toggle, so it will be when the blending time, sorry, this component go back. Let's go back a bit. So this component, it's a component that you can find in technique presets. It's already give us from the derivative. Okay. This component has some parameter. This parameter, in this parameter, one of the most useful for now is blending time. So we ask 1 second of blending. So if there's a toggle, they will be passed from 0 to 1 after 1 second. Okay. We have also bound control and setup. Setup is where you select the parameter component that you want to have the preset of. Okay. Yeah. Now we will engage it from scratches. As I said, we take it here, we take it there, we put it here, and we're happy. Setup, you drag what you want to control, and then you start to morph the parameter that you have posted. They are customized, so we can use it. Nice, look at that. Super nice. Okay, then first we have to engage the preset chain. So this is not so really good from my opinion, but maybe we will find a solution. And now that we are inside of the preset loop, we can use it and they morph. Nice. Okay. Let's put it with a bit of more. Super nice. We can make pattern. Look at that. Boom. 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 So cool. Okay. So now we have some random knowledge. We can take a look of these things. That is the first approach of a patch control. This is actually, let's say, 30% good, in my opinion. Can be done better. So, as I wanted to show you here, is a button. You have just to maybe link again. Yeah. Yes, is correct. Okay, and then okay. So this is supposed to be a sort of button, okay, and it's the first part of a list. A custom list that we want to build. Here we have our preset. Here we have the guy that is loading and is actually also deactivating the display parameter of the component, so you don't have to remember. Here is where we load, okay, and then we read the parameter. with a bit of a nice composition. Look, I just put down the opacity. You have this, well, gray tone feelings. Here I'm actually reading the parameter of the second stage of the pipeline that needs to be adjusted too, but just for now is this one. So there's a bit of coloring happening. And yeah, this is the first stage of a VJing patch control. Okay. The result that we will have, now we make a kind of test super fast, is we want to have a scrollable, okay, list made of this patch control where we have all our patches, and we can just take it from the Explorer, drag it in this list, and have everything is happening, okay, all the time. So let's just close this. Okay. By closing this, we resize it and we make some copy, fast copy. Okay. Start to not be so happy. My frame rate is super dropping, so let's just because I'm caching also. Bad. So yeah. Let's keep 3 for now. Sorry, I'm in my laptop. And we connect it here. Then we want to set a bit of adjustment here. Okay, maybe half. Okay. And then we ask the children to be top to bottom. And yes, something is playing that it should not be playing. Like, yeah. Okay. So now we build a sort of clickable list. We ask for a bit of space between the things. And now we want to take a look at what is happening. Okay, so now we have all our patches that allow us even to be changed and blah blah, everything one little tiny column that, on my opinion, we start here on the left. Yeah, I have this line out in my mind. Yeah, okay, random knowledge. Yeah, maybe one will keep it. Nice. Go like this. Okay. Make our own component is really important. Okay, because it will save us time and give us more creativity. So all of this is just made by coloring. I spend a lot of time finding the adjusting tones and blah blah blah. This is a noise just with some deep fine coloring happening. So I like the result. For example, this is a Tox list loader. So you see, those are all shaders that I take from how was the website? Shader Toy, yeah. During this epidemic period, I have nothing to do, so I just make shader work in Touch Designer. And this is an input storage where, for example, we can have everything running, all the input we need. So we have OSC, ArtNet, DMX, and we have also some control. Yeah, so this tutorial was a bit strange, I know, but it's the beginning of a long process. I wanted just to give you an overview of what is happening. Yeah. We will also build this in the future, optimized version. This is the heart of a node patch. And those are like 16 layer, and each layer has three composite, how to say, three of these in chain, bam bam bam. And yeah, everything was drag and drop now in this patch now, because it was everything stored somewhere else. Okay, so don't be scared. Let's summarize. We want to have a patch control. This patch control needs also to give us coloring. In order to arrive here, we need to first customize our own component by creating our patches, or singularly create our nodes. Okay. In order to load a node super fast, you can use this. Okay. When you load a component that has custom parameter, you can attach preset and save everything you like, and then recall it with a blending time. Okay. Let's say, okay, then let's do the last things. Okay, now we take this guy. Okay, and we wanna actually load more than one patch. Okay, so now we use a replicator. Replicator works good with a table. So let's put the drop things here, and we take let's use a FIFO. FIFO is a data that take an amount of messages, store it in a table, and you can decide the amount. So now we have to use it. So when we drop something in this area here, 501 has to append a row, and inside of this row we want to add arc0. For now it's okay. Now we take one and it's posting one. We take a lot and it's posting a lot. That's really nice. Then we want to clean it. You can clean it. There's a button for it. Okay, and it keep a maximum of 10, so we can even keep control of how many patches are we having in our list town. So we will not cache, we will not break the FPS, so we know that we can work for, I don't know, with 10 patches. When you put one, then we'll automatically delete the first one. It's not really good, but I mean, if you are in live, at least you're not dropping so much frame. It's okay. Okay, now we associate this guy, template that, and we have to give him a template. So we take a container that has to have nothing inside, and we call it I don't know, oops, we call this guy master operator, and yeah, it's okay like this. Now, so if we do like this, again, we are smashing container there. So we wanna adjust the position of those here, and we wanna just say put it all one upon the other. Okay. So we save space. Okay, but now they are just empty container. So clear. And by clearing the file for we are destroying all the replicants. So we can even maybe, one replicant destroyed. We can even trigger function. Okay, now we have to make the magic that was appearing here in the replicator callbacks. Hopefully we can access each operator, each clone, each replicant by C, by going here in the callback and call for C. So C will refer to the component. So we can say c.par.external talks, c.par. No, actually, let's do it even better. Let's do it here directly. So this will be, let's say 0, yes to all. Actually, let's say with no numbers, even better. Okay, so now we ask here for Python, we go 501, and then we want to have, for example, the line 0, 0. Oh, Python, none, it's okay. Okay, so now 0, 0. If now this is 1, yes to all, this should be nil.digit, digits, and yeah, it's the first one. Okay, so now we take out the digit from here, and no, we don't want a digit. Yeah, so now we do again the replicants, and each of it has the right things written. In order to be proper organized, actually, we have to call this guy container1, or give him a better name, like tox1, and actually tox0, because we are reading from a table, and the name of the replicant is to be tox, has to be the same. So as you can see now, we are having from line 0 to line without wasting any other parameter, any other component. Okay, perfect. Now we're missing one thing that we have to write actually here. So c.par.reinit.net.pulse. This thing is referring to reinit.net, so I'm asking for anything that will be make a replicant of, will be pushed here. I push this button to each replicant, okay? But we want to also have it that we when we load something, so something is appearing here, we want to actually also push the button here. Okay, so we need to have also an let's say we can do it we can do it we can do it like this. So we want to select here the first row, we go by index, and we want to select row number 0. Okay, then here that we are selecting the number 0, we want to touch data execute, and yeah, on table change it's okay. And then here we want to say that when the table is changing, that is only the first row that is referring to the master replicator. This is why we're doing this trick here now, because we don't want to waste component. So one needs to be linked with the first row, that is the first the master component of the replicator. This is why we need to trigger his button here by in a special way, that is this one. So every time the table is changing his content, we know that is the first line that is always referring to this component, and we rename it the network because we are sure that we want to load something on it. So tox 0 dot par dot rename net dot pulse. Each button in the custom parameter or in the parameter as the pulse function, so you can call it. Okay, and so now we should be happy and be ready to load a lot of things now automatically, and having also control of how much we can destroy them all with a bot. Super nice. Here we go. Instantly loaded a lot of patches. See a noise, this is another noise, this is something else. Yeah, okay. So this was a bit more complex, but it's the actually a super fast way to have something here. And the first one will actually have a circle. Okay, so this is the first approach of what we're gonna do. Soon I will upload this component in the Olive, so yeah, you can take a look. Ciao, and thanks for watching.